Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be doing some nails on my practice hand, and this one is the Ready Guana hand, and it's the old version because I know she does have some newer versions, and so yeah, I don't have the newer versions, just that one. And then I'll be using these baddest duct tips from 817 by Nailed by Naomi, and then I also stuck in some 3XL tips and then cut them down and then glued on the duct tips. And also I will be using this extension gel / polygel from Born Pretty. I forgot what the color was, but I'll leave it down below because I didn't see it. And then I'll also be using, actually I didn't use that was clear from a cart, and then this will be a green set, so I'll be using a lot of green polishes. This is number 34 from Vbeautypure. This is from Nailed by Naya, number 115, and this one is also from Nailed by Naya, number 177, and this one is a cat eye, but I did not end up using that. And then this is some glitter choices, both from Kiara Sky. The green one is called Perfect, and the white one is called Hollow Grail. I didn't use either of these, but I did sort of use the green one, but I didn't like how it looked, so I just ended up covering it with polygel. And then I will be using a just some other things along the way in the video. So I'm starting with some base coat. This particular one is from Macart, and it came in, I think, one of the polygel kits that I bought a while ago. So just putting base coat on all the nails, then I will be curing for 60 seconds in my light, and I'm putting the base coat down so it will help the polygel stick to the nail tips. So yeah, also if you would like to see the nails that I'm wearing in the video, I will leave a link to that down below in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. So yes, and then here we are moving on to the next step. So I'm taking this is the brush that I'll be using. I got it off of Amazon, and I want to try a new brush now as well. So I'm looking for one, and then I'll be using that when I get it, because I also want to do more polygel, like use it more often, because I do like it, and it's a nice alternative for me to do my nails when I don't feel like using acrylic, especially when it gets nighttime, like late at night, and I'm in the mood to like do some nails, and I don't want to have to take my garbage out when I'm done. So, but yes. Sorry, I got a loss for words. So, for my application for the slip solution, I'm using some 99% alcohol because that's all I have, but 91 works, 90 works. I just have 99%. And then, so I'm doing the 2-bead method. So, I placed the first, just like a line down the nail, and then I'm just patting it out from side to side, and then I will also be smoothing it out and making sure to keep the shape of the nail, because these are duct tips. I say that every time I do duct tips. Just always be careful with your application, because you don't want to have to over file and take away the shape of the nail. So after I smooth out this first part, I do cure it, and then I add my second bead, not as much, and I add it closer to the cuticle area, and then just drag that down to help build up the nail. And these particular nails, I don't think I built them up very much because this is my practice hand, And, you know, I don't typically do that because, you know, these is just a practice hand. So these nails, I'm just pull the tips out the fingers and stick them in a bag when I am done. So, yes, that's about all I have to say for now. And for application, I only showed 3 fingers because I kind of lost interest in these nails. Like, it was one of those days, it got late and I decided to finish the next day, and then that didn't happen. In fact, these are the nails that started my little break that I took from doing nails. So I actually started these before I did the nails in my last video, which was on myself. So yeah, like I just kind of let them be for a little while, and then I finally came back to them. So you'll probably notice that my nails might be different later on in the video, and that is why, because I just took a little break. My creativeness wasn't really there. So yeah, and did I say it? I don't know. Application is only 3 fingers, and I think I left in the part where I was using the glitter, and I just took some of the glitter and I mixed it with, like, I think base coat, and then I put that in like the cuticle area because I wanted to do like the peekaboo glitter look. And once I put it on and then I started putting the polygel on top of it, I didn't like how it looked, so I just ended up covering that with some more polygel. So, but I did end up using the glitter later on in the video, and you will see that. So once again, I am going to stop talking, and I will leave you to continue watching the rest of this application. Okay, so I am back now to start the design, and I forgot I showed some polishes in the beginning, so I just pulled out a couple more green polishes as just like options, and I only used 4 of them. I used the Madame Glam one, Perfect Green, the Gel Bottle Serena, and the Valentino number 34, and also the Nailed by Naya, the darker green. I can't remember the number of that one, but I showed it in the beginning of the video. And of course, I will leave links down below. And I didn't even end up using... Wait, I did use the white polish. So starting for the first design, this finger will be a blooming gel design. And so I placed the blooming gel on the whole nail. And now I'm taking this brush, which is a hella cute liner from Nails by Dev. And this green is Perfect Green from Madame Glam. And I'm just going to do like a full finger of the croc print, but I didn't do it like straight down the nail. I did it at an angle just to give it a different look. And of course, when you use blooming gel, you want to paint wherever you're going to use it, then put down your color choices before curing the blooming gel, so that way the blooming gel can do what it does. And then after, I let it sit for a few extra seconds, and also make sure to clean up the sides because it is spreading, so it spreads to the sides of the nails a little bit. And then I cured for 60 seconds. So now for this nail, which is the index finger, I am doing a full nail of this green color from Vbeautypure, which is number 34. And this is a good color to use for slime. Like if you ever do nails and you want to have like a slime look, this is a good color for that. So I am painting on one coat, making sure I just get it everywhere and like an even coat, and then I will cure for 60 seconds. I did do a second coat, but I did that off camera. And then I decided to do like the little Aurora look, but I did it with a sponge and some gel polish because I didn't feel like putting out my airbrush machine. So I took a piece of a sponge, dipped it in the white gel polish, and dabbed some of it off, and then I just tapped it onto the nail very lightly, and then I took a clean part of the sponge to blend out the edges just a little tiny bit. And then I did like add more to like build up the color, and all of this is before I cured this part of the nail. And I just went in and repeated those steps to get it how I wanted it to look. And once I liked it, I cured for 60 seconds. And if you want to, you can go in with a second coat. So I now am using a top coat. This is from Nailed by Naya, Snow White top coat, because one, that nail is done, and then this nail I will be doing like sort of like the sugar effect. I'll be doing my nail art and then covering it with acrylic. So, and I love doing this with the shiny background, and then the top nail art is matte from the acrylic. I love how that looks. So this nail will have zebra print design, and the green I am using is the dark green from Nailed by Naya. And again, I can't remember the number. I think it was 115. But of course, I will leave a link to that down in the description box. So I've been seeing this design on Instagram where it's like a nail, whether it's a French tip or a full nail, and it has that like aurora effect in the middle, and then it has like the zebra print on top of it. And so I've been loving that, so I decided to do that for this set of nails. And this is just how I do my zebra print. Usually when I see that design, this is how the zebra print is done. So you can do your zebra how you decide to do it. This is just how I do it. So yes, so before, of course, I am doing the whole design, and then before curing, covering the whole nail with some clear acrylic, which was Speed Clear by Young Nails. And when you do this design, make sure you cover everything. So if you have to just like keep scooping and scooping and scooping that acrylic on there just to be sure everything is covered, go ahead and do that, because usually that's what I do. Like, even when I turn the camera off, I put a little extra acrylic on there just to make sure everything is covered. And then I cure for 60 seconds. Okay, so for this nail, it's going to be a French tip zebra print like the nail I just did. I kept the design for this nail very simple. I just did it in different ways, so all the designs are the same, just done in different ways. And then I switched up the fingers so the designs aren't completely next to each other. Hold on. Okay, I had to pause for a quick minute. So yes, that's what I did. So again, this green is number 034 from Vbeautypure. And the way I did this French tip, I did like the line in the middle, and then I did the lines on the sides, and then just rounding out the corners to get the shape of the smile line that I want. And of course, I will do like any cleanups and adjustments and all that stuff, and then fill in the sides with my liner brush. And then I take the brush from the bottle to fill in the rest of the nail and cure for 60 seconds. And I did do a second coat of this color as well. And then once I do that, I do the little aurora thing and do the zebra print design again. So I will come back when it's time for the next finger. Okay, so for this finger, it will be a French tip as well, and I was going to just do the blooming gel, but then I was like, I don't want to do it that way, and so I just wiped it off. And then I come in with the white gel polish, which is White Reserve from Nail Reserve LA. And of course, you can use my code thenailglowup to receive 50% off of 2 or more gel polishes. So don't forget to check that out. But the code doesn't work if there's already like a sale going on. So yeah, so I'm doing my usual French tip. And yeah, I just decided to do a white base on this finger. I don't really know why. I really don't. But I did notice that the because of the blooming gel, the color like spread on both of these nails, and it kind of changed the background, especially on the pink nail. Like, it doesn't look as pink because the colors spread a lot, and at first I didn't realize that's why that did that. And then it finally clicked in my head, like, oh, that's why that did that. Okay, I see. So I just had a moment with that. Because I was like, why does it look like that? So yeah, and I think that's low-key why I did add the white background. But the same thing kind of happened because in the end, the nail didn't look as white either. So yes, just going to fill this in, cure it, and I believe I only did 1 coat of the white polish, and then I'm going to take the blooming gel and do the croc print design with the same greens I did on the pinky finger, and then cure for 60 seconds and move on to the next step. So for this step, I did top coat both of the nails. I apparently didn't show that, and I did use the same top coat I used previously, which was a Nail by Night and No White top coat. And now I am taking the green and just outlining the smile line because I'm going to put glitter on top of it. So I don't know why I was having such a hard time doing this part. Like, on this finger, that part came out so uneven and it looked ugly, and I didn't realize it until I was done with the nails. So I wasn't going to file off and do it again because, yeah, I just was like, oh well, it is what it is. So, and I did the same thing on this finger, and I used the green glitter that I showed at the beginning of the video, which is from Kiara Sky, and it's called Perfect. Yes, that's what it's called. But this finger, this one looked better than the other one. So I also redid these lines. Like, these weren't the finished lines. I wiped it off and then made the lines thinner because they were too thick, and I was like, that's going to be ugly. So yeah, so after dumping the glitter on both of the fingers, I cured for 60 seconds, and then I added 2 of the neon green crystals on both of those fingers, and using Zule Bling adhesive for that, which I could have did this before adding top coat, but didn't really know I was going to do that. So yeah, this is the end. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy these nails. I really love the design. I love the brightness of the colors and all that. And for some reason, I have fallen in love with zebra print because I just recently did my nails on my right hand, and guess what? They are zebra print. So yes. So once again, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, peace out, y'all.